what is your favorite thing about carving? Well, I'll tell you the truth, there's a lot. I love taking a piece of wood, especially a piece of driftwood, and just start carving and let it come out. You know, a lot of times, especially on driftwood, I'll carve the nose first because I base everything on the face off the nose, the length of the nose, width of the nose, that kind of thing. And a lot of times I'll carve the nose before I ever decide what the carving is going to be. Just kind of let the wood speak. And for me, that is a lot. That is really fun to do. But one of my favorite things about carving is the people that you meet. I've been to several shows. I've been to a lot of different carving clubs. I've carved with a lot of different people. And I have yet to meet a carver who wasn't friendly, generous, give you the shirt off his back. Even some famous ones. They don't act like they're anybody. They're just common folk. And I've met so many good people in carving. Same thing true about going like to the forum at Woodcarving Illustrated or Carving Magazine. And the people I meet here on my website and things like that. So really one of my favorite things is the people that you meet. They're all good people. And okay, Gary, another question I'd like to ask you is, how about some tips for carvers? Well, okay. Well, I'm going to gear this towards face carving and towards new carvers. You know, when you're a new carver, for the longest period of time, I didn't have anybody to carve with or anybody to show me how to do anything. So one of the best tips I can give you is to find you a carving club or find you some more carvers and get them to show you how to do things. Learn how to sharpen. If you're a new carver, the first thing you need to do is learn how to sharpen your tools. Because if your tools aren't sharp, you're wasting your time, and it's dangerous too. The next thing I would tell you, especially for face carving, is look at faces. The more you look at them, the more you can see that face, the better you can carve it. If you're in an area where you're the only carver, then there's other things you can do. You can buy videos, and I love videos. I've had a lot of carving books, but I have kind of a hard time getting what they're talking about sometimes. But when you can actually watch the man carve and tell you what he's doing and why he's doing it, then that can cut a lot of time off the learning curve. Now, the best thing you can do is go to seminars where you watch the person in person carving, and he can help you and show you how to make the cuts and different things. And that can shave so much time off the learning curve in carving. So if you can afford to do that, if you got the time to do it, do it. It's worth it, believe me. Okay, one more question. Two more questions, actually. But the first one is your carving philosophy. Well, I'm not sure I really have one, but if I did, it would be similar to what I heard somebody say one time, and it might have been Lynn Dowdy, I'm not sure. But I use anything I can to get the job done. If it takes dynamite, use it. If you need a chainsaw, use it. If you need to use power tools, grinders, things like that, use them. And have fun. You know, that's the neatest thing about carving. It is a hoot to do it. It's especially a hoot to do it with other people. So enjoy yourself would be the best thing I could come up with, I guess. Okay, Gary, and one more question, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. What are your future plans and your carving goals that you want to accomplish in carving? Well, if you're watching this video, you're watching some of my future plans and also my goals. I put up this blog site and website, and I'm going to try to put as much content on it as I can to get people to come here to be interactive and share with me and give me their ideas and what they would like to see here on this site. I'm 60 years old, and in about 2 more years I'm going to retire. And when I retire, carving is going to be part of my retirement. And what do I mean by that? Well, I intend on making the videos you might have seen already, but there's a lot more of them coming. And also keeping this website going. And also I intend on being a carving teacher. I'm probably going to do a little bit of it before I retire, but after I retire, I'm going to get serious about it. So if you think you're interested in taking a class from me on carving faces at some point, get in touch with me and we'll see what we can do. Well, all right, Gary, I appreciate you being honest and talking in this interview and answering these questions. And is there anything else you'd like to leave the folks with? Yep, there sure is. Guys, have a good time carving. Find you a bunch of guys you can carve with, because that's really one of the joys of carving, is the fellowship and the camaraderie. I've got a group here that I carve with in Decatur about every Saturday, and we just have a good time. We really do. Sometimes we don't get a whole lot of carving done, but we always have a good time. And this is going to be the end of this podcast. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you will come back and even look forward and maybe subscribe to the RSS feed or send me an email or a comment, because I'm really taking this serious and I need your ideas for articles or for future podcasts like this, or even for videos, what you would like to see, because without that, well, this is not going to work. And I really would like for it to, and I want it to be a place that's valuable enough that you're willing to come and take some time to see what's going on here. And this is Gary McDaniel saying good night and keep on carving. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we did.